Hey everybody, it's Miss Goss, and I am back with our lesson for this week. This week's lesson is going to focus on objects that move. And can you move like those objects? So, I'm going to walk you through our warm-up. We'll talk a little bit about the focus lesson, and then we'll also do our cool down together, and I'll tell you a little bit about the bonus link for this week. So, for our warm-up, we are going to start with some marching and swinging our arms. So, with our march, we're going to be up on our feet, and I want you to focus on bringing your knees up high. Okay, so we're going to lift our knees up high. Good. And notice right now my arms are very still. But I want to get into swinging my arms, okay? So if you can, go ahead and take a moment and look at a clock. Look at the time. See if you can write that time down. And, what time will it be in 2 minutes? Can you add 2 minutes to that time? All right, now, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to march with swinging arms for 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. High knees, swinging arms. Really let them go. Good. Now I'm marching kind of up on the balls of my feet. That's this part right here, and that's okay. That's good. I can also march with my flat foot. Often when we do dance, we move up on the balls of our feet, but sometimes we intentionally want to have the flat foot. It really depends on the different dance style that you're doing. Okay, looks like it's been about a minute. We're going to keep going. Swinging those arms, swinging those arms. Good job. Oh, I can tell that this warm-up is working. My breathing is increasing. I'm getting a little warm. Hey, there's that term, warm, warm up. Woo! All right. Good job, everyone. 2 minutes has passed and we are ready for our reach and pull. So, we're going to plant our feet in parallel, facing forward, and we're going to lean to one side, reach up with our other arm to make a diagonal line, and then we're going to pull back down and lean back to the other side. And other, reach, grab, and pull. Reach, grab, I'm making a big fist, and I'm pulling. And I'm really using my imagination to envision that I'm actually pulling something down. Maybe like when you're closing a window and you pull down the blinds, or maybe you're grabbing your favorite sweatshirt from up on your shelf. Pull, reach. Good. Now when I say reach and pull, these are movement words. They're also called action words or verbs. Good. Now notice that I'm not traveling around the room. I am moving, but I'm moving in one spot. I'm doing a non-locomotor movement. Earlier, when we were marching and swinging our arms, you noticed that I was moving around the room, wasn't I? I was traveling through the space here. That's a locomotor movement. That's when we go traveling. Whew. All right, I'm feeling warmed up and I'm ready for a little bit more movement exploration. So, next up are objects that move. So I want you to first, step one, take a walk around your home. It can be inside or it can be in an outside space, but make sure to check with an adult and get permission to be able to go outside or to be able to enter some rooms in your home. You might want to ask permission. And I want you to kind of think of this as a little bit of a scavenger hunt, okay? So as you're moving through your home, look for objects that move. Objects that move. I want you to find 3 to 5 objects that move. Okay, so go on a little journey. See what you can find. Now I'm in a pretty big open space right now, but I'll see what I can find. Oh, I found a really good example. This chair moves. It's on wheels and it moves. What objects have you found? Do you know what they are called? Does the object move by itself? What does it look like when they move? Can you tell me a little bit about that object? What does it move like? What does it look like when it moves? Can you draw a picture or write down an observation? Look at your objects. If you have 3, then you can look at each one individually and think about, how does that one move? Does it move fast or slow? Is it big or small? Does it make big movements? Or does it make small little movements? Can your object change speeds? Can it go slow and then change to going fast? Can it go in a straight line? Or does it move in a curvy sort of way? On a curvy pathway? Look at your object. Think about, how is it moving? Can you move like that object? I want you to pretend for a moment that you are that object. So take a look at your first one. If this is my object for an example, I'm going to look at this chair. Now I see that it spins. Just the seat part spins. But also, we said that it has wheels. And the wheels can spin as you turn it around on the ground. So it moves in a few different ways. I wonder if I can spin it. And then it mostly stays and does a non-locomotor movement, moving in one spot. Non-locomotor means it's not traveling. But it sure can travel. It's moving around the room, doing a locomotor movement. Whoa, cool. right, once you've done the movement exploration with your first object, I want you to pretend that you are it and see if you can move like that object. So, I know that the chair, it spins, and it moves at a pretty even pace, unless you spin it really fast. Whew. And it can move really slow. And it can go forward. And it can move backwards. And we saw that it could move in a really curvy pathway if it wants to. Very cool. So take some time with each of your objects and explore its movement. Once you've had a chance to move like each of your different objects, I want you to do a little bit of a reflection. So think, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite movement? Was there something that you found to be hard to do? Was there a movement that was too difficult? And take some moments to think about it. What was my favorite part? Well, I really liked the spinning part. I liked being able to spin slow and then go to spinning really fast. Whew, that's my favorite part. Now, something that I found to be pretty difficult to do, I wish I could do it, to see how the bottom part here can spin and this part can spin also, but they can go in different directions. I wish I could do that. Let's see if I could try. So my feet are moving this way and my arms are moving that way. Oh, but I get stuck. I'll unwind, go this way. I can kind of do it, only for a little bit, and then I get stuck. But I'm doing a little bit of a twist. Can you try that? Good. Now challenge yourself to do those difficult movements. See if you can. And even if you can't, get as far as you're able to. Now, what else did these movements make you think about? Did they remind you of something else? As I look outside right now, it's looking a little bit like the wind has picked up. And I noticed that when I'm spinning, it's kind of like a tornado spins. But this chair, it can spin. And it doesn't fly up, it just stays right where it's at. What else did your objects make you think of? Spend just a little moment reflecting about that. All right, ready for our cool down? Be ready to cool down, everyone? Okay, we are going to reach up. Reach for the sky. This is the sky high cool down. Count to 20. Good. Sky high cool down. Now breathe out. Whew. Let your arms sink back down to your side. And then we're going to reach down and see if we can touch our toes or touch the ground in front of us. Let your head hang and just relax here for a moment. Count to 20. Good. Breathe in. And reach up. Take some breaths while you're here. Breathe out. Take some breaths. Nice cool down. Okay, now slowly curl back up. Good job. I'm feeling a little cool down already. Now we're going to do some butterfly stretch. So we're going to move down to the ground. And we're going to put the bottom of our feet together and bring them in close. Try to keep your back straight. And we call this the butterfly stretch because our legs end up looking a little bit like our butterfly wings. So we're going to just do some slow butterfly flaps. And pushing your legs, opening this part of your legs, stretch. Imagine your knees moving to the ground. Back up and down. Good. You can hold on to your feet, keep your back nice and straight. Deep breaths. You can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So you think like you're smelling the flower and blowing out the candle. All right, you did it. Wonderful job. I hope that you're enjoying Remote Learning 2.0 and all of your subjects are going well. And I look forward to getting to see you in a Zoom here down the road. So take care and keep up the great work. Super proud of you all. You can email me or message me on Canvas if you have any questions or if your parent needs to get a hold of me or your guardian. And I'm available through the week, so just reach out if you're needing a little bit of a help with something, okay? All right, we'll see you next time.